most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cougars will kick it away to start us off. The turn begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Colorado's offense comes on the field to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song, the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The Buffaloes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The shotgun handoff here. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And the Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, that's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Cougars offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass. It's Banks. Looks to the left. Pass caught. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Tight end makes the grab. In the clear at the 25. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Cougars looking to keep this drive moving. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath trap.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And now the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags the quick throw. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. They look to throw it here on second down. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Goal line formation for the defense.
Get set, get set. Ready, ready.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to pass. It's Banks. Makes a quick catch. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They get the second half started with the running play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Banks. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Receiver makes the grab, brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Buffaloes keep the football on the move. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And third and short, they hand the ball off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. It could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Banks. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Same tailback, another carry. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
He's going to hand this off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Important 2nd down play coming up. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Ball handed off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Banks. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27.
Let's go!
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Banks. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Cougars looking to run some tempo here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it on the move. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Banks. Throws it to the right. He pulls it in for a big gain. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, BYU. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Powering through. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. They'll work the clock here with the running game. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Linebacker shifting around now. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buffaloes will have to punt this one away.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.